it is the platform again. Incidentally, it's a case of two Seyis on the line. I remain Oluwalu Seyi Fumi da Silva, and I'm privileged to have another Oluwalu Seyi who will be talking to us about our experience so far in dealing with issues of youths and teenagers. Oluwalu Seyi, you are welcome on today's program.
Thank you so much.
All right.
It's my pleasure to be here.
All right. So, in dealing with teenagers and youths, what has been your experience so far? What are the challenges encountered and how are you able to surmount them?
Okay, so basically dealing with youth and teenagers, just like you mentioned, can be challenging because young people and teenagers need someone who really understands them the way they are, someone they can talk to. But a lot of people try to judge young people. They try to say this is who we are when we're not like that. So the challenges sometimes could be you trying to get words or find words or even find out how this young people and teenagers can learn to trust you. So it's that a lot of youths and teenagers don't want to open up. Yes, unless you gain that trust. So it takes a lot of time for you to know what is actually wrong or what is happening with youth and teenagers until they trust you.
Okay, this issue of trust.
Yes.
How do you achieve it or extract it from them?
Okay. So I have learned through, in fact, I would say that I have learned patience from youth and teenagers. You need to be so calm with youth and teenagers and give it time. So begin to relate with them and don't judge them. Make them feel like everything they're saying is accepted. So you make them feel free to talk to you about everything. Their opinion counts. You know, it's that some old people or say big adults don't want to listen to young people. Okay, they just feel this is what it is. But then that's not always the case. So young people need people they want to talk to actually. But so when we now find people that want to really listen to us, people that care, people who would not judge us, people who would not go about saying, oh, I spoke with this girl and this is the issue. So someone who we can really trust, and it takes time to build that. But with patience, consistency, you need to be so calm and do it one after the other. Gradually, you will be able to find your way and then win the hearts of youths and teenagers.
Okay, in recent times we have youths involved in crime, in ritual killings and some sort. What do you think is responsible for this?
Okay, so about youth being involved in different vices in the society, there are a lot of things actually. For some youth, it's the way they are brought up, the background. A lot of people have stories to say, but you might never know until you meet them. So some people are coming from somewhere where they grew up, they saw what is happening in society. The society also contributes to it. This is not to support what they are doing, not at all. But then the society plays a vital role about these things as well. The environment that a child, you know, a little child now would grow to become a youth and it would grow to become an adult. So think about what is happening in society currently. And we have these children looking, seeing what the adults are doing. They would grow up to do like that as well, because it's like a normal thing. When you observe your society, you become like that, whether you like it or not. So some of these things are picked from the society and also from parents at home. They say that charity begins at home. So what are parents really teaching children at home? But for some people, it's just that they decided to do that. So it's to make quick money. You know, a lot of young people want to make quick money these days. They don't want to really work. We have those that are lazy. And that's not to say that we don't have hardworking youths, we do. But there are some lazy youths who just want to make money all in few seconds, in minutes, and be rich. So they do that.
Okay, so what is the way out? Because they are future leaders. Are they not going to be bad leaders manning the future? What's the way out of this?
Okay, I would like to say first that youths are not future leaders. We are present leaders because we're leading already. Yes, we'll still lead in the future, but then we're leading already. So So talking about that, looking at this, the fact that one person has decided to take a particular way, say one youth is stealing, does not mean all the youths we have in Nigeria are like that. There are young people who are good, there are young people who have taken up leadership positions and they're doing well. And so we are not too young to run. Yes, there are people who are not doing it so well, but it doesn't change the fact that there are young people that can handle leadership positions. So they are good young people, they are wonderful young people, hardworking youths out there that can take up leadership positions. And in the future, you see, I know that the future of Nigeria is going to be a great one with young people, determined and disciplined young people that we have in the society. Yes, and personally I'm looking forward to the 2023 election. My vote should go to a young person because I want to see Nigeria change, and I know that young people can do that.
All right, you just mentioned the issue of not too young to rule.
Yes.
If you look from historical perspectives,
Yes.
the present crop of leaders, they were 28, 29, a maximum of 37 when they were ruling.
Yes.
And they did well.
Okay.
We have their age mates,
Yes.
who are now still dependent on parents.
Okay.
What do you think is responsible for this?
Okay, for those who are still dependent on parents, I would say that they chose that way. They can actually be better. I mean, there are young people who are about 20, 21, 22 who are doing good for themselves. Like, they don't really have to depend on their parents for everything. So it's not about waiting for government's job. You can be self-reliant, you can do a lot of things. But when you see people like that, they choose to be lazy. And it does not mean that every youth or every young person is lazy. Those people chose that part, and that's it for them. But then that's not good. Depending on parents at 26, 27, 28, 30, you cannot do anything. You still need your parents to, feed you and all of that. It really does not make sense. At that point, you should be able to get something, hold on to something by yourself.
As a Nigerian, what hope do we have for this country?
Okay, as a Nigerian, I would say, like I always say, is that the future is bright, really. There are a lot of challenges, we cannot dispute that fact, but we know that it is not only Nigeria that is going through a lot. There's so many countries, but it takes a lot of us to begin to see these things and to change our mindset, the value system. But I know there's so much for Nigeria coming up. I would never give up on Nigeria because I know the future is bright for Nigeria, and I look forward to better things about Nigeria.
All right. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.